How's it going, guys? Skoks, Chicago Blackhawks Central here, going to wrap up Hawks and Flyers tonight. Puck drop was at noon, so Saturday matinee, and a bit of a ugly disaster, to be honest. Going into like the second half of that game was just sloppy, ugly. Couldn't get anything done on offense. The defense was stout, but you can't win games with just defense, and we will get into more of that talk right after the intro video. Yeah, so sloppy and ugly loss to the Philadelphia Flyers in overtime, 3-2. Actually, the Rockford IceHawks just lost to the Texas Stars 3-2, also in overtime. So uh, just an ugly day for uh, all of the Hawks today. Hawks and Hogs, 3-2 losses in overtime, but ours comes against the Philadelphia Flyers. Matvey Michkov, he gets the game winner in OT. I believe that's his second game winner now, and I think he only has like less than 5 goals on the season, but uh, some of them were at very opportune moments, and he took advantage of those shots on net. Yeah, so good goal from him. Lucas Reichel, awesome game. Probably that bottom lines that Reichel, Maroon, and Craig Smith, probably their best game of the season so far. Very impressive, making plays everywhere in the D zone, neutral zone, O zone, doing whatever they wanted. It's just a very diverse line, with the big rig. Craig Smith as just a straight line shooter, and Reichel is the dynamic playmaker. Just so fun to watch. Really fun, and awesome to see Reichel play like that. But we need 98 Connor Bedard to get on the board, get his confidence back somehow, some way. But I'm going to pull up the lineup here and we will run through it. Let me know if everyone can see it just fine and hear me just fine. Just double checking the audio and video just to make sure. I think we're all good. But looking at the first line today, Bedard, Dickinson, and Anderson. Jason Dickinson is extremely stout on defense, whether it's forechecking, backchecking. His neutral zone play, a very impressive defensive center, and he's basically our only true center on the team right now. Bedard, I have no idea what's going on, and I know we've all talked about it online, right? His confidence, his shot. I mean, he still has his shot. He's been unlucky with his shot too. Uh, Hit in the post a few times now. Recently, just cannot bury anything. So he needs any type of goal, uh, any type of point, but definitely burying the puck. He really needs to see it going because it's just not happening right now. And playing with Dickinson and Anderson is not helping out a ton. Just looking at the ozone. So later into the game, Coach Luke had Bedard with Teravainen um, and who was on the line? I believe Taylor Hall. Yeah, I could double check that later on here, but yeah, just need that guy to get going like quick. Just need to see some confidence from him. As of right now, Lucas Reichel has 100 times more confidence than 98 right now, and it's an issue, and we need to fix it because he is our best player, and would definitely love to see him play like he is our best player once again. So I could double check the update on the line, but Bedard had a few scoring chances, just not able to put it in today. Yeah, he was playing with Hall and Teravainen now. Thanks to Ben Pope there for the little update. Uh, I believe that was second period. It might have been. But man, that goal from Lucas Reichel was just awesome. Great play from Pat Maroon. Over to Reichel. A few breakaway chances also for Reichel. Shot the puck a little wide. Would love to see him catch the top corner or even shoot it low. Get an awkward angle on the goalie, Ursan. Definitely would love to see that. But Hall, Donato, Teravainen. Teravainen had a few good opportunities. Did not cash in on any of those chances. Mikheyev, man, his hands on that breakaway were just pretty brutal to see. He has no puck skills whatsoever. Cannot stick handle the puck. It's not good. But he has the speed. He plays physical, but man, his puck skills are it it's poor. Looking at Foligno, I believe he was on the ice for two of the goals today. Just not sound in front of the net, clearing out the crease. He's had a few rough games recently here, and would definitely like to see him play more physical, clearing out bodies in front of the net, just helping out defensively because we know that he is limited at this time. At this point on the offensive end. He's a bit limited now. But man, that fourth line, Maroon, Reichel, and Smith, everyone's talking about it. We're all talking about it. It's awesome to see, and it's great to see Lucas Reichel play like that just recently. What's up, Sturdy? Chicago is years away. It was fun to see a picture of Michkov and Bedard together after the game. Yeah, definitely cool to see them meet for like the second or third time now. Bedard was mentioning. Uh, I believe they played in some of the tournaments when they were teenagers, like 15, 16. So cool to see them meet up after the game as well. Yeah. Michkov was kind of invisible for most of the game. He had one or two decent chances on net. Um, Great saves by Peter Mrazek. Peter Mrazek, shout out to him once again. Just unbelievable. Game after game for a year and a half now. Ever since the start of last season, he has been on the money for 90% of the time. It's just great to see him play and see him healthy. What a great goalie for the Hawks. And it's like I said the other day that we don't really worry about goaltending a whole ton because somehow we just end up finding absolute brick walls in that somehow, some way. So yes, shout out to Peter Mrazek. No Wyatt Kaiser today against the Flyers. Louis Crevier stepped in on the right side, on the right hand side on defense. So Vlasic, Murphy, Alan Martinez, Brody Crevier. Brody had a decent game. Thought he's been skating well, moving the puck well. So good for him. Like to see that. Kurashev and Kaiser, those were the extra skaters, and would like to see Kurashev get back in the lineup here soon because we have not seen a whole ton of offense recently. Just not good. But 3 stars of the game were Michkov with 1 goal in OT. Peter Mrazek, second star of the game, 34 saves, 91 save percentage. And Rasmus Ristolainen with 1 assist. But Lucas Reichel with that first goal on that awesome play from Pat Maroon and Connor Murphy. About 11 and a half minutes in, Pat Maroon gets the second goal in the second period from Reichel and Craig Smith. So 2 points on the day. I would like to see Reichel be the 1 star of the game, but you know how that goes with the 3 stars of the game. Michkov with the OT winner, but Lucas Reichel had a heck of a game. He is basically our first star of the game. Couturier, he gets on the board 7.5 minutes in, a greasy goal in front of the net. Noah Cates, he ties up the game with 10 minutes left. We just did not have a ton of chances in the ozone towards the end of the third period. Could not get anything going for basically that second half of the game. Halfway through that second period, after Pat Maroon's goal, he had a really nice goal in the second period. I think he was trying to get it over to Reichel, but ended up potting it home. So good to see Pat Maroon get on the board for his first goal. Michkov scored on the power play in OT. Alex Vlasic took a penalty. I believe it was holding, but didn't really seem like it in overtime. Bit of a weird call. Didn't love the call. But Michkov, he scores an OT, and he puts that one to bed. 3-2 final score. Flyers had 37 shots, 24 hits, only one penalty, 63% from the dot. So Flyers pretty much dominated the whole second half of the game. Stats are completely lopsided. Hawks only had 21 shots, 18 hits, 6 penalty minutes, 36% on faceoffs. Very, very rough game. Second half of the game, not fun at all. It's not fun to watch this team right now, mainly because some of our younger guys are just not contributing, and some of the guys that we have on for longer contracts, right? Bedard, we know that he's trying to get back in the groove here, trying to get something going, but Reichel, we love what we're seeing from him. Bertuzzi and Teravainen, I have no idea what's going on there. They don't seem confident. They seem slow. The lines are always jumbled. I don't know what to say about the lines anymore. It's an absolute line blender. There's not much to say about it. But Hawks are back on Wednesday night against the Dallas Stars. So hate to see that because it's a great team once again. So we'll see what the lines are for Wednesday. But we have a few days off here, and we'll see you then for Hawks and Stars. We'll see you. Let's go Hawks.